Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here, Herbert. Hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Complete to number 8.
Mike Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. On his way to a 100-yard game, he's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of what.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
By Kenneth Murray.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Out quickly to Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be second and goal. Kaepernick to throw again. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Throw left side, complete. It's Lindsay. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going with Lindsay. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive. Got
to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10 up at the 44. To the air again, Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Herbert. Try to get it to Williams. By by Justin Simmons. There he goes, right side. And the Bronco defense.
McManus
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
Desmond King now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Here's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Herbert. This complete to Henry over the middle.
Herbert's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Herbert on first down now. Open man is Reed. He's got it. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Joe Reed. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this is complete. It's Allen. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This Haynes. It looks like a jumbo set. Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
13, Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
A.J. Hitler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Jerry Tillery.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's the 3rd-year man from Oregon. It's Royce Freeman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
End of the 3rd quarter of play with the score Chargers 21, Broncos 7.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Chargers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
11 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 16 yards, a first down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll find Lindsey here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
13.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Kaepernick's pass, incomplete, out of the end zone.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Kaepernick again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. K.J. Hamler returning it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick 6. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On first down, Kaepernick. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chargers, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.